Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today, there's going to be a pair of wide receivers looking to make big plays on the field. It's the Raiders going up against the Chargers. Now we'll take you out to O.Co Coliseum, where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
So that means Danny Woodhead will be back for the opening kick. The Raiders ready here for the kickoff. Woodhead's got it. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The son of a high school football coach, number 17, Philip Rivers.
Philip Rivers of the San Diego Chargers. He was outstanding in 2013, especially down the stretch. Led them to the playoffs and a victory over the Cincinnati Bengals. Philip Rivers continues to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Rivers keeps it. Going to take it the distance. Tackled down at the 47.
What a nice throw and catch that time, but here it just shows you why you want to have a lot of speed on the defensive side. So when you make a mistake, what do? You make up for it by chasing the player down from behind and making the tackle.
Almost intercepted. This is a collection of wide receivers that could dictate this game today. They must find a way to create separation for their quarterback. Rivers is going to take the snap from the shotgun. They're going to get him here for a sack. This defense is ready to pounce here early in this game as a 3rd and long play is coming up.
They sure are. There's no doubt about that. They got themselves in a good situation here. If I'm the quarterback now, 3rd and long, I would be very cautious and conservative.
And he's taken down once more for the sack.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Marshall's in on the tackle. So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
Yeah, you know, Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
Dropping back 3. He has the grab. He'll pick up 7 this time.
Well, the Dink and Duck quarterbacks, they love to see cover 3 because they know they're going to drop back and just throw the short passes underneath. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of this defense.
Quick drop back. Secures it with 2 hands. That'll stop the play right there.
Well, I think early in the game, anytime you cross the 50-yard line, it just gives you confidence that what you're doing is going to work today. Let's see if they can take advantage of that and take it on down into the end zone.
He's going to be tackled right around the 49. Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today. That leads us to 2nd down. Offense lines up here. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. And he's brought to the ground. Now looking at 3rd down. The Raiders pistol set here. Here's the handoff. And he's going to be tackled. And that's going to bring us to 4th down. King is back now. He'll be punting. Allen's brought down after picking up just a yard.
Very lucky that time on that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner's just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
They face 1st down. Philip Rivers has it under center. And the give to Ryan Matthews. And he gains maybe 3. Here's the defense, a unit that works best when it gets to the quarterback. Matthews lined up in the backfield. Out of the shotgun. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
This man was put on this defense for this reason alone. Make the big hits. Give your team some momentum and also put a little fear in the offensive players when they get the football.
Rivers finds Gates. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, he had all day long to throw the football that time. That's why he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
Offense lines up here. First down at the 24. And Matthews is marked down after a gain of 4. Second down now. As Allen, he's tackled right at the 36.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
First and 10. Catch made.
Well, when you talk about throwing these sideline routes or the out route, it is about timing. When that receiver makes that break to go towards the sideline, that football has to be in the air. Nice throw and catch that time.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. They'll go ground. Matthews up the middle, and that'll be a gain of about 2.
Matthews is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense that time. They diagnosed the running play, they got in the backfield, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Rivers will take the snap from the gun. The catch is made, and he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short, defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
Drives it through for the field goal.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
He's tackled right at the 24. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. The Raiders at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. He'll fire it out to the left. The Raiders get a first down.
I know it looks easy, but it's not. But a nice throw on the slant route. Slant route means you're slanting towards the inside. Good throw and catch.
Looking to go up top again on first down. And off the mark on that short throw. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. The Raiders come out in the pistol. Handoff. They'll mark him at the 40.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
The Raiders line up in the pistol. The Raiders will take the snap from the 40. They'll run it here. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line.
The Raiders' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
First down here after the run. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. He'll throw it over the middle. That's a gain of 6.
Well, that basic slant route, Jim, it's thrown and caught. It doesn't get a first down, but it was really well executed. The offensive line gave the quarterback time and sight lines so he could put the football on target.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
Let's go.
Handoff made, and he's tackled at the 30-yard line. Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Right back to him one more time. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Good job of knowing the situation on the offensive side. Third and short. Don't look for a big run. Just get enough to get a first down and get those chains moving.
Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. First down at the 25. Jones-Drew's got it on the handoff. Second down coming up. The Raiders line up in the pistol offense. They hand it off to him again. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
The Raiders offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
3rd and 6. With 2 hands, he has it.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down. Well, it ties things up. That's good for the team, no doubt about it. They drive down the field. They get some positive points out of it by kicking the field goal, but you got to be disappointed, too. To get in that position, not score a touchdown, well, you take what you can get.
First down here. Rivers out of the gun. Ball is out, and the recovery is made by the defense. The tackle is made. Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate word there, forcing. The hit was so solid and so good. The offensive player had no choice. He had to give up the football. Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Let's go.
2nd and 10. He makes the catch. That's a gain of 8.
Well, it's one thing to have talent as a quarterback. You need that to succeed in the NFL, but you got to be smart also. And how about that? That time the QB changed the protection, took advantage of the defense, which was blitzing.
Ball's picked off. Breaks out of that one. And no return here. So Rivers will start this drive from the 20.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense. And finally, he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
Allen's lined up in the slot. First down at the 20. Keeps it here. Has his target. Gains 5.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
Rivers out of the gun. The defense gets the sack.
Oh, my gosh. When you take those blindside hits, the first thing you think of as a quarterback when you get up, did somebody make a mistake, or did I make the mistake not seeing that guy coming?
Philip Rivers from the shotgun. Gets it out for the completion. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
First down here. Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Gets the handle here. Picks up 8 here.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Wide receivers are bunched up. The Raiders from the 32. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line. That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up. The Raiders come out in the pistol. Takes it again. Greeny's all over that offense and brings him down.
Well, when you have good teams.